All right, let's switch this up. So Matt McClung got signed by the Orlando Magic, and I got a nice little story. I kind of told it. I can't say the whole thing of the conversation, but I'm sitting with a G League general manager. I'm watching a summer league game, and I'm with Henry, and an agent comes up. Guess whose agent it is? Matt McClung's agent. Matt McClung's agent. Okay, and Matt McClung's agent comes over and pitches Matt McClung on a two-way to this said general manager, who is the general manager of a said G League team that needed floor generals. Luke knows what's G League team because he has been helping me with this said project and doing some research. And this was a team that does need guards, but they need more floor generals. And the guy comes in, pitch, says he wants an NBA opportunity, could go overseas, but he'd rather take the two-way, earn his spot, yada yada. Leaves, and we all know he signed a partially guaranteed 1-year deal with the Orlando Magic, which means he'll probably be on a two-way with the Orlando Magic. But the agent leaves, shakes hands, introduces himself to all of us, the rest of the guys who were sitting next to the general manager. We say, like, "What's up?" Nice guy. No, he was a nice guy. And then the general manager turns to me and Henry and goes, "So what do you think of Matt McClung? Like, would you do it?" And I looked at him. And I like Matt McClung. I was a huge fan of him coming out.
The MV kid.
He was a very fun kid to watch. But I told him this. I was like, "Do jersey sales or ticket sales matter to you?" He said, "No." He's like, "I'm trying to win games." And I was like, "We know what he is. We know what he is." I was like he's a pro level player. But Mac McClung wasn't.
I don't think he's an NBA. He wasn't what he wanted.
Exactly. That's what I told him. He's like, "It's not what you need.
Yeah,
it's not what you need." He's a combo guard with point guard skills. They needed a floor general, which
exactly.
That he was not what they needed. That's what I told them.
I was really about to say, like, they told us who they needed and the archetypes that they needed, and he is neither of the guys that we were talking about. That doesn't mean that he's a bad player. He just wasn't he was not what they needed. There wasn't a spot for him at that point because they already had better guys in that spot. So
couldn't have said it better.
And still a good player. Good thing he got a shot.
I think he'll be on two-way.
Yeah, happy to see him get another shot with the Magic, a team that actually probably did need him. So, like, maybe a productive two-way guy who sees some minutes during like a mini injury crisis or when guys are getting rested. But I mean, you know what he is. Like you said, we know what he is.
I don't know what he is because I've seen him play like 3 NBA games.
He's a high-flying, undersized combo guard.
We know what he is when he's not in the NBA, but we don't really know what he is in the NBA. I mean,
he's still
averaged 7.5 assists in his rookie season in the G League. Yeah, it's only two-way ability. I would imagine he'll get some run with the Magic, even though they have a ton of guards. I mean, can you really bank on Markelle staying healthy for a full season, Jalen staying healthy for a full season?
Yeah, they've got, there's going to be times where they need him to hop in the lineup, whether that's play like 5 minutes a night or for one night play like 15 if everybody's hurt. But
yeah, especially
would like to see Mac McClung play regularly in the league, though.
This new COVID strain's coming out, man. There could be some. What did they call
more
those?
COVID guys?
What were when you missed a game? What was it called? Because of COVID.
What do you mean?
What do you go into? Protocol.
The health and safety protocols. Yeah. Health and safety protocols. Yeah.
And Florida keeps it open, so those boys might be getting sick. And if Mac's not on the team, he'll be healthy. Where's Orlando's G League team at?
You're so fucked up.
Lakeland.
No, that's. Oh yeah, that's Orlando. Yeah, it's Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. They're literally called the Lakeland Magic.
I was about to say the Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I don't watch.
You guys know the reason why you guys know the
Sioux Falls Skyforce is Miami.
Jay Huff's playing.
You guys know why the reason they've never moved them closer to Miami is because Sioux Falls was like an actual basketball team that they bought. That was like a super successful minor league team that like did really well at Sioux Falls, and they just yeah.
You guys can stay.
Yeah, They're like, just stay there. I mean, if I was them, I'd be like, fuck you guys. You guys are gonna play in Fort Lauderdale.
Well, yeah, because like it just doesn't make sense. But you know what? Shout out the Heat, man. Shout out the Heat for keeping basketball in South Dakota, man.
It's a rising state. It's like a top 10 rising state or some.
Shout out the Heat for keeping basketball.
What was it? Their like mayor or governor made a viral video on why you should live in South Dakota, whichever city it was, and it made a lot of sense.
Kansas is a top 10 state to live for like job growth.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Still fucking Kansas though, but you know.
Do you know what movie I showed my dad, Luke, yesterday? The Goods.
What do you think? What do you think?
He cried.
He loved it. That is a classic movie.
Who's the star in that?
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, so I almost watched that movie last night because you talked about it. You talked about it. It might have been when we were together in Miami because I
think so.
Because I have the flu, and so I was like watching movies all day, and I was looking at movies I had in tabs to go back to, and I saw that with Jeremy Piven's, and I actually closed it out of the browser, so I might have to watch it then.
Yeah, you got to watch that shit. That movie's great. That's a classic.
Great movie.
It didn't have great ratings.
Of course not.
Don't know why.
It had horrible ratings, so I was like, I don't know.
Of course it had horrible ratings. It's still a great movie, though.